Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have a bit of an update for you. In my last video, I told you guys that I hired a professional to come paint my kitchen cabinets white, and he's starting November 18, or so I thought. So I got his number from a local mom whose best friend used him last year, loved working with him, loved the outcome. So I felt pretty confident. I liked the idea of using someone local, and yeah. So on the day that he was supposed to, like one day he came, took her doors, took her the first half of her payment, and then the day he was supposed to come and paint the boxes, he didn't show up. Like, I was so excited when I messaged her and I'm like, how does it look? Does it make your kitchen look so much brighter? She's like, he didn't even show up and he's not responding to my calls and my texts. I'm like, okay. So after a couple of days, he finally responds to her and says, sorry, got caught up, and I promise to come this day. So she's understanding, and she books another day with him, and he still doesn't show up and he doesn't respond to her at all. So I start getting nervous, like, what does that mean for me? So I message him just like a general question about the paint, like about choosing paint color, and he doesn't respond. And I call, I text, he doesn't respond at all. Now, I'm lucky because he didn't come take my doors, didn't come take half the payment like my mom friend here. But I forgoed like other options, other companies, because I wanted to work with him. I liked how he was able to do it in November rather than one other company was December and the rest are in the new year. So I wanted to get it done in November so that if I had like anybody over for December, for Christmas little get-togethers, everything would be done and tidied up. So, and I'm never going to hear the end of it because Jim wanted to go with this other person, this other company, who was $200 cheaper. But I chose this guy, and yeah, I feel so bad for my mom friend because she doesn't have half her money and she doesn't have her doors. So it's not like she can just call another company and say, you know what, come do it. This guy is MIA. Like, this is so unprofessional. If he would have just called her and said, listen, I've got some personal stuff going on. I can't do this right now. I will contact you when I can. Would you like me to bring back your doors? In the meantime, I don't know, something. Like, most humans want to be understanding, want to be kind, want to be empathetic, but to just go MIA is so unprofessional. No matter like what he has going on, just tell us and then we will be understanding. But when we have no clue, and like for me, I'm fine, but for her, she doesn't have her kitchen doors and she doesn't have half her money. So she said to me, if I were you, I'd cancel with him. And I'm like, he hasn't even responded to me asking him what paint color. So I'm pretty sure I don't even have to, I'm pretty sure he's canceled me on his own. So Jim and I sat down, talked about it, and we're like, so what do we do? The guy that was gonna be able to do it in December is all booked. It would have to be in the new year. You know, we were humming and hawing, thinking like what we should do. And can you guess what's gonna happen? We've decided to do it ourselves. I know that we could do it ourselves and it's not a big deal. It's not a hard thing to do, but there's a lot of little steps and it's time consuming. And it was just something that I didn't want to do, having a toddler who's constantly stuck to my hip and a dog who gets into everything. So I just figured we didn't have the space. I didn't want to have my kitchen up in a mess for like 2 weeks where it would take a professional few days. But this option, who knows, maybe it was meant to be. This option is going to save us a ton of money. we were quoted $2,800. There was one cheaper quote and then a few more expensive quotes, like in the 3,000s, 4,000s, 5,000s, like, so $2,800 seemed the most reasonable, but wasn't the cheapest. So it's gonna save us a ton of money. New hardware, like new handles, cost us about $100. The paint might cost us $100, depends what brand we go with. So I was just going to use a brush and roller, but Jim wants to try his hand at a paint sprayer. And most of them are really, really expensive. Like you can get them for $200–300, even more. But we found one on Amazon that's originally 70 bucks that was on sale for 56. And I thought, for a simple job like this, our kitchen is pretty small. Let's try it out. And if it works, it'll be like quicker and a smoother finish. Now it does require more prep work. We're gonna have to tape everything off, plastic everything off, make a little like spray booth downstairs in the basement with all plastic or something. So we started taking off the doors this morning and numbered them with painter's tape, and we're putting the hinges like on the shelves where they're supposed to go, so that we don't have to do any kind of readjusting or aligning of the doors. Once we put them back together, we'll know where everything is. It'll all be efficient and easy, well, easier. And so like that's for today. Tomorrow we're gonna go to the hardware store and pick up supplies. The next day we'll like wash our cabinets to degrease and degloss. The next day we'll put plastic up and tape. The next day we'll sand. We'll try to take one little small prep job each day of this week, like Monday to Friday. And then this weekend coming up, I was in talks with my mom that she might take George for the weekend, so that we can then this weekend focus on doing our 1,000 coats of paint. I think it's going to be 2 coats of primer and 2 coats of the color you want. I'm crossing my fingers everything goes well and smoothly, and it comes out okay. It looks nice from a distance. I'm thinking this will be what, our third? Yeah, it'll be our third DIY project. It's a little bit intimidating to do your kitchen, which is like the heart of the home. You don't want to screw it up. But yeah, so if you've ever painted your own kitchen cabinets at home, let me know in the comments below. Tell me how it went and any things, like any tips or things any snags you ran into. So this is what my kitchen is gonna look like for the next, I don't know, week. Hopefully not more than 2 weeks. Pray for me, guys, just pray for me. I know these exposed cabinets are going to drive me insane. Like these middle ones are fine because everything I own is white or clear glass. So it looks nice, looks organized, doesn't bug me. But you know, all the appliances, and this is like, what is it, Tupperware and plastic and tumblers, and that's miscellaneous. And this side is all pantry stuff. So like cereals and canned goods and alcohol, and blah, it's just gonna drive me crazy. I'm just telling you, if you can relate. A lot of you asked if I was OCD. I haven't been diagnosed specifically with anything because I haven't gone anywhere to get diagnosed, but I know I've got something going on. I definitely got something going on with it, because it makes my skin crawl to see just messy random things. But anyways, it'll be short-lived. I'll be happy with the result. I'll be happy with the money saved, and that's it. So I was watching the footage that I just filmed, and I can spot paint in my hair from the last DIY project, the kitchen wall, the accent wall. Are you kidding me? I've washed my hair 3 times since I've done that wall, and I still have paint in my hair. Are you kidding me? God. At least I know Benjamin Moore paint is built to last. My goodness, how embarrassing. Anyways, I hope you're excited to follow along on this kitchen DIY project. And if you're not already subscribed, I hope you will so that you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye, guys.